What's up, explorers? Welcome back to my channel. It's True here from Choose to Explore, where we teach you guys how to see the world and save a dollar. So if you guys can't tell by now, I'm here in my family's hometown of Thornton, St. Elizabeth, Jamaica. Since the last time I was here, so many of you guys showed up for my community. And before we do anything else, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Hurricane Melissa destroyed so many homes here in Jamaica. In particular, the area that we're from in Thornton, St. Elizabeth. Many families lost everything to their name. So we started a GoFundMe to help 3 families in this community. With the money that we've raised thanks to you guys, we've been able to start real rebuilding. Materials have been purchased, labor has begun, and progress is starting to become visible. We're here in January 2026, so Happy New Year to you guys, but the hurricane actually occurred in October. We're over 2 months in now, and our town still has no electricity. They do have running water now, but pretty much nobody has power right now unless you have a generator. But yesterday when we were driving from Montego Bay Airport to Westmoreland, back up to St. Elizabeth, we saw so many electrical power trucks. So what that means to me is that probably Westmoreland is going to have electricity within the week, and that also could mean that we get electricity sooner rather than later. We were so surprised because we saw so many different electrical trucks. I want to say over 40 or 50 trucks. So it's a good sign. Jamaica, we're coming back. Of the 3 projects, the one that is going to be the hardest and the most demanding is going to be the Morgans. That is Mr. Roy, the 79-year-old blind man who has a family of 9 who was previously living in the shelter. Because the house basically crumbled in itself, it's a lot more material, a lot more labor, and more expenses that we are assisting with. But today I'll be going around and I'll show you guys some of the progress that has been made in the community. All right, so we're gonna start the day. As you see, I got a 110-pound bag of cement on my shoulder that I'm carrying to the Morgans. So I'm gonna show you guys some of the progress that's made and the work that's done. Hopefully I'll be able to actually get my hands dirty and help out on the project, but just carrying this cement. Let's go. All right, so I just dropped the cement off and we are here at the Morgans. So if you guys can see right here, this is some of the cinder blocks that we're gonna use to rebuild the frame, because as you see right here, it's just a frame. Mr. Morgan, Mr. Roy right here was able to move back into a house, the church, and people were able to put the roof part of his house up. So he's able to stay in this part. But as you see right here, all of this is in shambles. But if you guys didn't notice right here, this is all new. These are the cinder blocks up. This is the rebar we're working right now. This is the marl, the bricks, and today we'll be showing you guys some of the work that's gonna get done, but happy with the progress and everything that's going on. And here's Miss Jess' house. If you guys see right here, look at this. Roof is on new zinc. Now she's able to move out of the back room, which was the bathroom now. And you see the roof all the way around. It's amazing. I'm so happy for Miss Jess. But there still is some kind of work that needs to be done. So if you look right here, you need to seal off the veranda right here, because there's no seal in this part. And also in the bedroom that she stays. But overall, I'm so happy with the progress that she's made. She's able to get out of the bedroom, out of the bathroom, and she's back into her place. Amazing, but all progress. Alright, so we went to Santa Cruz, which is still here in St. Elizabeth, but it's night and day how different the places are. Where we are in Thornton and Borwood, it's like rural, it's country, it's there's no power, there's no electricity, But over here, it's like it's back to regular life over here. You have everybody walking around. You have all the lights. You have electricity. You have just business back to normal here. So it's crazy how you could be so close, but things can't be more different. But we're here in Santa Cruz because we're here to buy products. So far, we already spent over 2,000 USD buying materials like doors and sinks and windows and things for the Morgans. And also for Miss Jess project, we also have bought sheetrock and things for the roof and for sealing up a room. So I'm just going around trying to collect things and purchase different items because there's tons of things that we need to do. Also, what we didn't factor in is the cost of delivery for a lot of different items. So getting somebody to deliver it because it's such big items and it's distances away is expensive as well. Alright, so yesterday they dropped off a ton of material, so I'm going to show you the things that were bought for the families and where that money is really going. So right here, this is a sink for the kitchen. This is the pedestal. This is a toilet. We ended up having to get an additional 30 bags of cement. This is plywood for the roof and the rafters. This is ceiling material to close in Miss Jess' roof. We have drywall, sheetrock, a plywood here. As you see down here, this is zinc that we use to for Mr. Roy's roof that we're building. This is plumbing supplies. It's the kitchen sink, nails. We got 4 plywood doors, 2 steel doors because they need an entrance and an exit, 4 windows and a bathroom window. So as you guys see, it's a ton that goes into this, and your money is going directly to the people. Alright, so we saw the Morgans, we saw Miss Jess' house. The last house that we were going to help is Auntie Lill's house. So I'm so happy with the progress that we've made here. The whole roof is back on. The rooms look a lot better, but Auntie Lill still isn't home. There's still some more work to do. So let me just show you guys. So you see right here, all of the zinc is on. You look right here. Straight zinc wood. This is good. Here, look at this room, way better. This is material that we bought that's gonna be put right here to cover that ceiling. Amazing, look how long it is, all this material here. And still a little bit of patching we gotta do here, but this is the big difference. I don't know if you guys remember, this whole ceiling was coming off down. We got this new ceiling here, and tell me, does this look amazing? I'm talking about, wow, night and day. I didn't even recognize this room, but I'm so happy. This all happened because of you guys supporting. Our original goal was $10,000, and we're pretty close to that now. That $10,000 would allow us to finish the ceiling at Miss Jess's house, secure safe housing for Mr. Roy and his family, allow Auntie Lill to move back in her house by finishing her bathroom in the back, and complete essential repairs for all 3 homes. Mr. Roy's project actually has to start from the ground up because what was previously there is not even strong enough to secure it, and it's not a safe living situation for him and his family. So if you have donated already, we truly appreciate you. And if you haven't, or if you're able to donate again, your support will go directly toward families that need it. So thank you guys so much for checking out our channel. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.